Hey guys, you're welcome back to the channel once again, and if you're new here, we cover football, culture, and everything in between. So smash that subscribe button because you do not want to miss what's coming your way today. Well, today we'll be talking about the 5 greatest World Cup opening ceremonies of all time. But before I continue, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, and the notification bell for more beautiful stories from us. Well, let's get straight into it. Today's question: what are the 5 greatest World Cup opening ceremonies of all time? Because before Maradona, Messi, or Mbappe does something that breaks the internet, there's the ceremony. That big, loud, emotional show that tells the entire planet the World Cup is here. Some of them have been absolutely unreal, so let's count them down. And trust me, by the number 1, you have chills in your bones. Performers descended from the roof of the stadium, waving the national flags. Acrobats twisted through the air. But the real story was the music. FIFA called up a Puerto Rican singer named 𝗪𝗲𝗁 Martins and asked him to write an anthem. What he handed back was 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗲𝗀, and it hit number 1 in over 30 countries overnight. When Ricky performed it live at the Stade de France, the crowd completely lost their minds. The song didn't just open a World Cup, it launched an entire era of Latin pop, from Shakira to Jennifer Lopez on that stage, because hips were swinging, changing music history. Not bad for a pre-match show. Now France won the trophy too, Zidane with 2 headers, but Ricky Martins, he's already done his thing. And speaking of unforgettable shows, number 4 takes us somewhere that 5 billion people tuned in to watch. We'll be looking at Qatar 2022, November 20th. A World Cup in November. We were all confused, but the moment that opening ceremony started, nobody cared. Qatar was a tournament of firsts. First in the Middle East, first in winter, first in a country you could drive across in 2 hours, and the 𝗷𝗍𝗲𝗁 Stadium was architectural masterpiece. 7 acts, all woven seamlessly together. Morgan Freeman himself narrated a message about human unity. 5 billion people. 5 billion. That's more than half the planet watching one show. Whatever you thought about Qatar hosting the World Cup, you cannot take that away from them. Now buckle up, because number 3 features one of the most chaotic, joyful moments in World Cup ceremony. It involves a very famous woman, a penalty kick, and absolutely zero regrets. America in 1994 didn't really get football. Soccer was a sport your kids played on weekends, but host the World Cup, they were going to do it bigger than anyone, and they delivered. The Rose bowed 94,000 fans, full Hollywood, multicultural, colorful, outrageously confident. The whole ceremony screamed, we may be new to this, but nobody does it spectacular like us. And then Diana Ross, the queen of Motown, walked on like she owned California, which honestly she might. She performed, she dazzled, the crowd was hers. Then came the moment, a symbolic penalty kick with goalposts rigged to split apart, one on cue. The cameras rolled. Ross took her run-up and she missed completely. The ball went wide. The post split on cue anyway, and Diana Ross just kept right on dancing. Not 1 ounce of embarrassment, just pure unbothered showbiz reality. No footballer on earth survived missing a penalty in front of the 94,000 people. Diana Ross made it the most iconic moment of the whole ceremony. That's a level of confidence we should all aspire to. USA 1994 lit the fuse for football in America, and this ceremony was the match that started the fire. Now, number 2 takes us somewhere football isn't just a sport, it's a religion. When football comes home, it comes home differently. Brazil, the land of Pelé, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, the Jogo Bonito. This wasn't just hosting a tournament, it was homecoming. The show opened a visual tribute to the Amazon rivers, wildlife, color Brazil's soul brought to life on the pitch. Then hundreds of dancers in stunning costumes swept through, representing every region of the country, samba rhythms beating through the walls and into the chests of 65,000 people. The ceremony that didn't just celebrate a tournament, it celebrated an entire continent finally getting its moment. This is it, the gold standard. Decades of great players, electric moments, first national teams, and never once had the World Cup come to the continent that gave the world so much of its music, culture, and spirit until June 11, 2010. The 94,000 capacity soccer city, shaped like a traditional calabash, was already rocking as the ceremony began, the drone of vuvuzelas filling the high-veiled sky. If you were watching, you'd remember that sound you'll never forget. 𝗚𝗏𝗁 performed Sign of a Victory alongside the legendary Soweto spiritual singers, their voices rising into harmonies that hit you somewhere deep and wordless. Then Shakira, who had spent real time preparing, even visiting a Soweto school to learn the Waka Waka dance from local children, walked onto that stage alongside South African band Freshly Ground and performed Waka Waka, this time for Africa, Live for the first time. The song became the best-selling World Cup anthem in history and sits today at over 4 billion Spotify streams. The world was singing it. They still are. Their heart breaks too. Nelson Mandela, 91 years old, had planned to attend. A family tragedy on the eve of the tournament kept him away. His pre-recorded message on the stadium screen brought 94,000 people to a hushed, emotional silence. His spirit was everywhere, even in his absence. When the match kicked off and 𝗓𝗍𝗶 called a long-range rocket into the bottom corner, the stadium didn't just celebrate, it exploded. The ceremony had set the perfect stage and football took it from there. South Africa 2010 wasn't just the greatest World Cup opening ceremony. It was a statement that we are here, we've always been here, and this moment is ours. The world listened, the world wept, the world danced, and honestly, so did we. 5 ceremonies, 5 moments where music, culture, and football collided into something bigger than all of them. From Ricky Martin in Paris to Diana Ross's fearless missed penalty to Shakira making 1 billion people cry in Johannesburg, these shows are what the World Cup is truly made of. And the story keeps going. In 2020, Nigerian superstar Burna Boy performing the new World Cup anthem 𝗙𝗙𝗫 to over 80,000 roaring fans. New chapter, same electricity. If you made it here, you're a real one. Drop a comment and tell us which ceremony gave you the most chills. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is absolutely the time. Subscribe, hit the notification panel for more, hit the like, comment, and share this video.